In this video, I'm going to show you how we can use the sort function in Google Sheets. So, what is it? What does the sort function do? As the word says, it sorts data based on a number of arguments that you give it. You can give it the sort column or an array by which it can sort by. So, let's get into it. Now, when I type sort, you can see the first argument is the range. This is the data that I want to sort. The second argument is the sort column. It can be the index of the sort column or another column by which to sort by. The third argument is ascending. If you want the sort column to sort by the sort column in ascending order, you give it a true. And if it is false, then it will use the descending order. Now, the next arguments here are optional. You can, if you want to sort by two columns, sort by the first column, then you say sort column 2, then you also specify how you want it to sort, whether ascending or descending, and so on. So to demonstrate this sort function, I have data here which I can go through. So I'll say sort, then this is my data that I want to sort, comma. The next argument is the sort column. This number 2 argument is the sort column. So I'm gonna say 2, and when I say 2, what that means is that this is column 1, this is column 2, 3, 4. So when I say 2, is I'm sorting by the table number. Then the next argument is how do I want this table number to be sorted by? If I want it in ascending order, I'll put true. So when I do that, press enter, you're gonna see that this is now the table number is in ascending order. Here it is not, but down here it is in ascending order. And you'll also notice that where the numbers repeat, it's gonna repeat them like so. And so this is how we do the sorting using that. So let's demonstrate where we can use the second column. Second column, the first column sorting by is the table number. So I said 1, 2. Then if I want to use invitation, so I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. So column 4, comma. Do I want it in ascending order or descending? So if I say descending, I'll say false, like so, and press enter. So what you'll be observe, it will sort by this. This is in ascending order. Then it gives priority to this column, column 1. Then here we say descending order. So the last letter Y and N, Y comes first. However, it will first go by the first column, then it says yes. Now when it comes to these two, because it considers this column first, so we shall have 2, 2. However, because they are repeated and the yes comes, Y comes before N, it shows N, Y first, then N, then applies to this. This is how it sorts by. Fine, that is all fine. You can also say sort by only by one column. You can just give it this range, say sort by this, and there you go. So we have this in ascending order. Now, that is all well and good. I want to also show you another thing. When you look at the docs here, about the sort column. It's gonna say the index of the column in range. Okay, this is what we have demonstrated. Our index was 2, 1, 2, and then the other one was 4, which was 1, 2, 3, 4. But in addition to that, or you can use the index or a range outside of the range containing the values by which to sort. So, or a range outside. So what do they mean? I'm sorting this data, comma, by. Now, my sort column, I have a row index here. I can either, this is outside my range. So this is what they mean. You can also sort by this, then comma, that's my sort column. Then I say true. If I say true, this one will come up. I believe so. So when you see Mary, Mary is 1. It comes up here. That's why you have Mary first. Nancy is 2. Nancy comes number 2. Ada is number 3. It comes number 3, and so on. So this is another option. You can have another separate row index, which is outside our range. So in that case, and you want to use it, instead of using the index here, E2 to E6, you can use that one as well. Specify that column that you want to sort by. Then you sort by that column. And lastly, I can show you another example. Assuming my array is this. And before I go there, if I do something like this, 1, 2, semicolon 3, 4, semicolon 5, 6. If I do something like that, you'll observe that where there's a semicolon, it's an indication to go to the next row. So 1, 2 will be on the first row, 3, 4, then a semicolon. After the 4, you go to another row, and so on. And the commas indicate columns. Where there's a comma, this is one column, second column, another row, and so on. So you can also have data in this format. Then you say sort the row index. So I have sort in column 1, 2. I can sort by column 2. So if I say true, like so, and I'm telling it sort in ascending order. So I'm sorting by column 2, and this is in ascending order 2, 4, 6. If I change this one to false, then it is going to reverse what I have here, and 6, 4, 2 comes. So this is how you use the sort function in Google Sheets. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for watching and have a great day. See you in the next video.